Next, we're going to look at expressions containing a product that's raised to a power. So this is essentially going to be expanding our base. So what I'm talking about here is, let's say that we have 3x, crazy computer. Let's say that we have 3x to the fourth. So 3x to the fourth, what does that mean? It means that we have 3x times 3x times 3x times 3x. So how many 3's do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 3 to the fourth. How many x's? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have x to the fourth. So what that means is we can distribute this 4 to the 3 and to the x. Now we can simplify this further. What is 3 to the fourth? It's not one that I have handy in my head, so I'll pull up my calculator. 3 to the fourth is 81. So we have 81 x to the fourth. So with that comes another property, the product to a power property. Whenever you have two numbers in your base, whether it's a number or a variable, two numbers in your base to a power, you can take each of those numbers or each of those variables to that power. So let's take a look at problem 16. Simplify each expression. So essentially, we're going to distribute this 3 to each of these things that are in the base. So -3, the negative sticks with the 3, so we have to actually put that in parentheses. -3 to the third, m to the third, n to the third. What's -3 to the third? 3 squared is 9 times a -3 is going to be -27, m to the third, n to the third. How about -4 a squared b to the 0? Now we had talked about how anything that has a base to the 0 power is 1. Let's see if that's still true if we distribute this. So we have -4 to the 0 power. We have a squared to the 0 power and b to the 0 power. Now don't be fooled. -4 to the 0 power is still 1. It's not -1. It would only be negative if the negative sign was on the outside. Negative numbers to the 0 power are still just 1. Now we're using our power rule for this one. A to the 2 times 0 times b to the 0, which is 1. Simplifies. The 1's are identities, so we don't have to worry about carrying those over. That's going to be a to the 0 because 2 times 0 is 0. And that's going to be 1. So yes, if your entire base is in parentheses and all taken to the 0 power, your answer is still just 1, even if it's a negative number. Your answer is only going to be negative if the negative is on the outside of the parentheses. Let's take a look at taking things to a negative power. So we're going to have 6 to the -2 times k to the 3 times -2. So we have 1 over 6 squared times k to the -6th, which equals 1 over 6 squared k to the 6th, which is, we can evaluate 6 squared, 1 over 36 k to the 6th. Last one, we have 5x to the negative 3 squared. So we're going to take 5 squared times x to the negative 3 times 2, which equals 25 times x to the negative 6, which is 25 over x to the 6th. So go ahead and work on problem 17.